Hello Masterminds, happy Sunday. Tonight I shall enjoy the Jimmy DORE show live at the San Jose Improv. Sadly, you won't be able to enjoy much of the show, as well as my perspective, my experience at the event, because the San Jose Improv does not allow cameras in the venue. And I'll have to keep my phone Hank in a yonder case, YONDR. It's a pouch with a magnetic seal that can only be unlocked in a designated area or areas at the venue, and that makes me sad. I can't help store memories of my first time at the San Jose Improv. Jimmy and his team do release segments of his live shows on his YouTube channel, something like 1 to 5 videos. They're not enough. They're really enjoyable. They're my favorite content on his channel. And I don't know if you get more segments to view if you have a membership on his website. Anyway, I think tonight's show, which will be the third one I've attended, will be my favorite, assuming they have no prior engagements. Graham Elwood and Ron Placone will be on the panel, and when those two are on the panel, I think the show's at its best. Jimmy's show isn't about access to high-profile figures. It's about proper journalism, progressive political commentary, and comedy from regular people. It'll be a pleasure to meet Graham, hear Ron's song. He now performs a song on stage as of not very long ago, and enjoy Jimmy's and Steph's stand-up comedy sets. Hopefully they have new material. It's venue policy that ticket holders / audience members order at least 2 items off the food and beverage menu. I'm thinking of getting the improv dog with an iced tea, so that I don't spend too much. The improv burger comes with fries, though.
One hour later. Much later.
Thanks for laughing, Jay. Thanks for laughing, Jimmy DORE.
Hey,
Alright, let's take a photo.
Later.
Well, Masterminds, I enjoyed the show a lot. It is easily my favorite of the Jimmy DORE shows I've been to so far. All but one of the intro videos I have seen before, and much of the jokes that Steph and Jimmy told during their stand-up comedy sets I have heard before, but they were still enjoyable. Once the political commentary began, that's when Jimmy and his panel were on fire. You'll see how on fire they were in the live show segments that will be posted on his YouTube channel. I think I can link to it in an iCard. If not, check the description box down below. I really felt the burn in Aloha tonight. I shared my table with 2 other people, a mother and daughter duo, Anne, the mother, and Kathleen, the daughter. Kathleen is a Tulsi supporter, and it was very interesting to meet multiple Tulsi supporters at the show. And Anne is going for Bernie, if I remember correctly. It was just nice to conversate with other progressives in person. I didn't feel pressured by anyone to vote either or. And I'll get into that topic in more detail in the next vlog. I spent a total of $35 tonight. $10 for the improv dog, $12 for 2 glasses of Pepsi. I asked for a Corona, but I got Pepsi instead, so and there was a $2 fee. I don't think it was a tax on my bill, so $24, and I tipped my server $6, so that's $30, and then $5 for parking. The hot dog was pretty good. It was tasty because it had bacon wrapped around the sausage and onions and peppers on top of the sausage. The bread was not a classic hot dog bun. Rather, it looked like a miniature loaf with the sausage just sort of indented in it. Service was really quick, but it was distracting to have waitstaff moving around during the show. The technical difficulties during the show were distracting and quite funny because Jimmy jumped on the opportunity to make fun out of it. In case you're wondering about the timeline or format or structure of the show, first were the intro videos, then Graham on the PA system introduced Steph on a stage. She did her comedy set. Then she walked off. Then Graham introduced Jimmy onto stage. He did his comedy set. And then Jimmy introduced Graham onto stage. They had a little bit of back and forth. And then Steph was brought out by Jimmy. And then Ron was brought out and he performed 2 cover songs with his own spin on them. I forget the titles and the original creators of the songs. And then the show of political commentary started. That segment of the show really didn't seem that long, but a lot of time flew by. Jimmy skipped a lot of content, which we were begging for him to just do it. But, you know, gotta respect the venue and their time. After the show ended, the queue for the meet and greet began, and it was good thinking by the staff to unlock the yonder cases as we queued up. And I couldn't get a picture with Steph. She's always appearing and disappearing. Sadly, Jimmy didn't recognize me. He was pretty drunk and high at this point of the event. He had a martini and a Negroni, and I did smell the Negroni and weed in his breath. But I told him, I greeted him with "Welcome to Silicon Valley," in hopes of him using that name I call this place. So, he won't remember, will he? I didn't get any merch, but I did receive these info cards / flyers and pamphlet. No one cares about this one. It's not relevant to the event. Tulsi 2020, paid for by volunteers. Nice. Well, Masterminds, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'll see you in 3 days, alright? Alright. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, be smart for your heart. Good night.